Okay, P3, now we will start exercise 4B, and today we will do question number 1 till question number 6 of exercise 4B. So let's start. Before starting the exercise, I will tell you about the 3 special algebraic identities. So the 3 special algebraic identities are: number 1 is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Second one is a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. And third one is a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Okay, so we will solve all the other exercise 4b, 4c, 4d by using these three algebraic identities. Okay, so you have to memorize these identities. Okay, so look here, exercise 4b, question number 1. So this is part a plus 4 whole square. If you comparison the given expression with the identities, so you can easily see that in this for solving this question you will use identity number 1. Okay, so suppose this is a, already it is right here a, and this is b. Okay, so the first term denominates a and the second term denominates b. So how you will factorize? Look at the other side. Okay, it's a square, so you will take a square, the value of a square, again plus 2, it's in the formula, and then value of a multiply with value of b. So the value of a is a and value of b is 4. Okay, plus again you will take value of b square, so value of b is 4. So in this way you will write down, you will solve the given expression by using the first identity. Okay, again I told you the given expression is a plus 4 whole square. So the given expression is a plus 4 whole square. The first term denominates value of a and the second term denominates value of b. Okay, so according to the first identity, first you will take value of a square, okay, plus 2, it's in the identity, value of a multiply with value of b. Okay, so a multiply with 4 and plus b square means you will take b's value of b square, okay, which is 4. So next step is to just simplify. A square plus 4 times 2, it becomes 8a. 4 square, it becomes 16. So this is the answer of part A, question number 1. So let's come to the other parts. Part B, 3b plus 2 whole square. Okay, so as I told you, the first term denominates value of a and the second term denominates value of b. Okay, so and the identity is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So first you will take value of a square, which is 3b. Okay, a square plus 2ab, b is 2, and then value of b square. Okay, so you can also write it as a is equal to 3b and b is equal to 2. So a square, it becomes 3b square plus 2a is 3b, b is 2, okay, plus b square, 2 square. Now next step is to just simplify 3b whole square, it becomes 9b square. 2 times 2, it's 4, 4 times 3, it's 12, 12b, 2 square, it becomes 4. So this is the simplified answer. So now look at part C, c plus 4d whole square. Again, a is c and b is 4d. So a is equal to c and b is equal to 4d. Okay, so you will take c square plus 2 ab, a is c here and b is 4d plus b square, which is 4d. Further you have to simplify same part D. Now look at question number 3. Now the expression is m minus 9 whole square. Okay, So here you will use the second identity, which is a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so the first term denominates a and the second term denominates b. Okay, remember, keep in your mind here the minus sign tells us that you will use the second identity. So it's a square minus 2a b plus b square. Okay, a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now you just simplify m square minus 2ma or am plus a square. So this is part A. Now look at part B, 5n minus 4 whole square. Again, A is 5n here and B is 4 here. Okay, so 5n square and B square is 4. Now minus 2, A is 5n and B is 4. Next step is to simplify. So part C, 9 minus 5p whole square. Again, 9 square minus 2, 9 into 5p plus 5p square. Okay, so part D is same as the previous parts.